Good day everyone, so I can't tell you how frustrating the current Spiral Abyss has been for the last 6 weeks or whatever. I think with all the enemies that dodge constantly, that have very small window frames that you can actually attack them, it's really been an unfun Spiral Abyss. So what I'm going to do today is give the Spiral Abyss a big FU. Now please do keep in mind that this is not a speed run, because speed running requires you to spend time to micro optimize every little piece and artifact and whatever, and that's kind of boring. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a single take run, and whatever the results are, they're going to be the results. Obviously, we'll just edit it slightly for a bit of brevity, but at the end of the day, this is me just going all out, saying to Aspire Abyss that I don't care anymore. I don't want you anymore. I want you out of my life, and I want you gone, and I want better end game repeatable content that I can enjoy and that I can showcase a variety of team comps, not just the gimmicky team comps that just so happen to fit the current, or just sort of benefit the current banner character. That's just not how it should be done. But in any case, yeah, here's my biggest, one of the biggest irritations for me is this little cryo hypostasis. The window of opportunity that it gives you to attack is just so small, and my big problem with it is unless you've got certain pyro units and so on, it really doesn't matter how strong your account is, because of all the stalling, of all the multi-phases, of all of these sorts of things, and of the permanent cryo infusion. It's just so frustrating, and I'm so happy to not see this thing again. This is probably the only flaw in the entire current Spiral Abyss that I think is okay. I think it's fine for the enemies to be somewhat moderately spaced out, for them to sometimes like be underground and so on. The RNG honestly is kind of okay. It's not the best, but you know what, at least is somewhat satisfying when you can play it. And when it all lines up, like you'll see in the background, it can be pretty like smooth and so on. Although we're going to go into a final floor without any elemental burst. But hey, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So, off to the final floor. Now, these Fatui, yeah, look, the slowing waters is such a pain. I understand why the developers did it, but it can be really unfun, especially if you're trying to go for speed runs and you have to reset. I don't know, just get it out. It's just horrible. Now, the king of unfunness, the ruined serpent. This thing is such a pain. Multi-phases, not on the ground, like goes all over. Like, this thing should just go back to the chasm and just sort of stay there. This is not a good boss. Whoever designed this, honestly, dock their pay, remove their company shares, because it is just so unfun. I don't know. Yelon, just take this thing out, because it's just whatever. Alright guys, that's it. My big FU to the Spiral Abyss. Cheers.